Yes, let's make sure you click. Oh, yes, and then you. Yes. Okay, let's resume. Hi guys, DeeSims here, and welcome back to the channel. And today I bring to you Recycle Rags to Riches, a little home makeover. So this was a live stream that I did this past weekend, and basically we just rearranged the lot, added in a greenhouse, expanded the living store, and just really gave Liv a lot more space on this plot. So when we first started, I was really freaking I was freaking out because I was kind of feeling like it was already time for her to buy a retail store. Like, we just got the living store. I felt like we was already outgrowing it with all the possibilities and all the new things we're adding to it. So just so you guys know, if you haven't checked out the last episode of Recycle Rags to Riches, make sure you do so. But in this video, I had mentioned in the stream that we're going to be taking on the canning mod. So we're going to be doing making spreads, sauces, jams, and pickles, things like that. I want to start herbalism. We tried it out in the stream, but it is some things that we're still going to need from Granite Falls, and I really don't want to go to Granite Falls. So we may X the herbalism, but if I can find a way to get the materials, because I already have a mod in that doesn't require bugs, because if you know, with herbalism you need like bugs and different types of plants and mushrooms to make like different lotions and things like that. So if I can find something that helps that, then we'll continue to do it. But right now in Recycle Rags to Riches, we are doing our fizzy drinks, we're doing our candles, we're doing the canning mod now, which adds pickles, spreads, jams, and sauces. We're knitting, so we're going to be selling knitting items. We're going to do fabrication, so we're going to have like a whole set of things that you can purchase that looks like basically like how IKEA does it, like it showcases the room. We're going to do that upstairs in the living store. And what else are we going to be doing? And we were trying to do herbalism as well. So we have a lot of things going for us, a lot of different things of what we can do. So Liv is just going to be a very busy woman. She's going to be very busy. So in the next episode of Recycle Rags to Riches, we will be giving you like a nice tour of the new space and how it looks. We're going to be meeting Knox, and we're also going to be getting Liv a nice little kitty friend. Somebody suggested that in the comments down below. If you know who you is, thank you so much. She's going to be getting a little kitten, because we all are noticing that Liv needs some social. She's working so hard to get her brand up. She's working so hard on her store to make money for herself, to, you know, keep up with life, and she's kind of missing out on the socialness of her youth and things like that. So we're gonna try to manage to do both, but we all know right now the main focus of her life, the main focus of this LP, is for her to get rich. So there's not always a lot of time for social and things like that. A lot of y'all was saying that she should be with Knox, and that Knox should come and he can help her, and maybe it'll take some of the stress off of her, or even be with Say Truth. A lot of y'all was suggesting that she be with from All Natural, like y'all was suggesting that. Like it's a whole bunch of things that y'all suggesting, and we're going to test them out bit by bit. I am so enjoying this LP so freaking much. Okay, I'm enjoying this LP so much, it's not even funny. It's crazy. I've downloaded so many mods and retail things to help the store, and I'm just like really getting back into the whole retail feel of The Sims. That was probably my favorite part of Sims 2 when I was a kid, was owning my own retail store and just doing all of those things. So if you see a lot of retail stores or vets or restaurants or anything like that in the game where you can own your own business, just know that I'm in my little fields and it's all Gucci. We ended up making a basement, and these two fizzy drinks do work in the basement. Now, I think the issue that was going on upstairs was that they were next to each other, and it kind of reminded me how high chairs are, because in the Sims 4 you can't put high chairs side by side and they work. Like the topless just won't work, it won't function, all that kind of thing. So what I did was I put them in the basement and I spread them out, and they work. Like I can run both of them at the same time. We did it in the live stream. I will be uploading a live stream to my YouTube channel. Probably you'll be able to see it this weekend if you want to watch it. You know, you want to watch this whole process, because there was a lot of stuff I cut out You know, there was some times we had paused to make more money, so we had sold some things, or we went dumpster diving. My girl got her bike, like Liv finally got her bike. So if you want to see all those moments, of course we had so much fun and things like that. If you want to see all those moments, I'll be uploading a live stream to YouTube probably this weekend. So if you're watching this when it comes out, it'll probably be later on in the week where you guys can tune in and watch it. Another thing we did, so we spent a lot of time on the greenhouse. You can see like that little shack over there with all those windows and the glass roof. We spent so much time on that just for the chat to be like, you know what? I think a roof garden would be nice. So we ended up changing it to a roof garden, which I think was the best decision. It looks so nice. We struggled for a long time trying to just figure out how to make everything look good on this lot, because it's a lot of buildings, you know, and I know we're in the middle of this like industrial area, and I still wanted it to look like we were using our shipping containers. So we struggled a little bit. We had some glitches with buildings when it came to the Sims, but we really did, you know, try to do our best with everything. But now, you know, we still got some time going on in the video. I want to talk about The Sims Spark, and I want to do a recap on episode 2. So episode 2, oh my gosh, watching it, I was just nervous, and I just want to give props to all my fellow Simmers, because listen, they had to do that the supernatural aspect, and y'all know I'm not good with supernatural. I would have froze, but they did so well, and I hope you guys like tuned into the episode. It's on BuzzFeed Multiplayer if you want to go back and check it out. Right now, I think episode 4 is premiering this week. Like episode 3 has already aired. It's already on BuzzFeed as well. And we'll be recapping that later on this week. But episode 2, man, I couldn't even think. Like, I'm like, supernatural. Like, y'all know I don't play with supernatural. Like, my game style is really like realistic and family oriented. Like, I like playing with families. I like making my game realistic. I don't like doing like futuristic stuff. I'm not saying it ain't real. I'm just saying I don't like doing it. But it was a struggle just watching. I was so nervous, but my fellow Simmers, they did their thing. You know, they went all so much talent in that show. So make sure you guys check it out. Episode 4 will be premiering on Friday on TBS. So make sure you tune in, and then we'll continue to do a recap, honey. We'll do it. But yes, going back into the build. Now we're doing this extension of the shop. I had this idea of doing like an open area on the top, because the top area is where we're going to be doing all our fabrications, and this is where we're going to be selling the furniture. So we can't really use a lot of CC on this level because of the mod. It doesn't support that. Now if we was on a retail lot, we will be able to put anything on there and sell it. So we really do have to, you know, I think a lot of our knitted items and a lot of our fabrications are going to go on the second floor, because that's where we're going to do like the room showcase. Right here, what you're seeing is we're actually making a custom sign for Liv's shop. I thought it was super cute. Now, because the shop is so nice right now, just imagine how the retail shop is going to be, because yes, I do plan on getting a retail shop, because I just think it's going to be easier to have a retail shop where we can put everything down and we won't be limited to certain things just because of the mod. So right now the business is kind of small, and I want it to get to when I feel like, you know, the business is thriving really well and we need to do an expansion. Because another thing is we can't restock here. On the retail lot, we can make all of our candles and do one big stock, and then just keep restocking things. We can't do that with the living store, which is a huge downfall, because everything that they're buying we're making, so we'll just have to remake it again. Versus if we was on a retail lot, we'll be able to restock our candles and we'll be able to restock our fabrications, but we can't do that with the living store. So that's something to keep in mind when it does become too much to handle. Honestly, it already feels like it's a lot, but you know, we're gonna let Liv experience the rags to riches. Okay, we gotta get up there. So once I feel like, you know, it's becoming a little unbearable and we really need that restock feature, we will purchase a retail lot and we will build up the shop, maybe even save the one that we have here and just expand on it and give her like a proper shop front and things like that. So it's a lot to come. It's a lot to do. I'm loving this LP so much. It's honestly something that I've always wanted to do on the channel, which makes me really happy because it's the first time I'm actually doing it. But like living off the land, that was supposed to be the name of this LP, living off the land, because live. And it's all about like her making everything, crafting everything. And I know that there's more mods that's coming out this month that we're gonna add to it. It's all like craftsmanship and all the things that you can do. Like I've already talked to a few mod creators, like talking about things like making essential oils and oil diffusers and making different lotions and skincare and things like that. And it's really coming together. So at the addition of the knitting pack and just different mods and things like that definitely adds into this series. And I love that you guys are enjoying it. It makes me so happy. Like I'm having so much fun. Also, I want to take the time to let you guys know about my Simply Mask Up merch line. So last weekend, was it last weekend? Oh, the end of last week, I dropped my face mask merch shop, and it's 5 different creations on face mask. The most popular one right now is the management mask, which says, if you're reading this, you're too close, back up, signed management. So I'm gonna put them up right here. You can visit the link in the description down below to see all the different color variants and all the different options you could get. There's also a D-Squad fanny pack that you can get. Put your little hand sanitizers in, because we need to be washing our hands out here, okay? We need to be mask up and we need to be safety squad. So if you haven't already, make sure you check that out. The link is in the description. It's a Teespring shop. I'm really excited about it. It did so well over the weekend. Like I was close to tears. Like I just can't believe like how well it did and how y'all just be vibing with me. Like I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. I hope you get you a mask so you can stay masked up and you can get that D-Squad merch, because one day when we have that meetup, y'all gonna be wanting to flaunt that D-Squad merch. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna be wanting to flaunt it, honey. So make sure you guys check that out. Again, the link is in the description. And yeah, so if you don't know, if you may see some pauses or some flicks or whatever, this was the live stream. This is literally the live stream sped up, so you may see a little bumps and bruises, but just know that's from the live stream. So I really try my best to make it look like a shop front in front of the store, even though it's on a home lot. I wanted it to look nice. We actually got some real trees on our lot now. We still have our solar panels. We have our water tank system, which I got some different colors on, some different color swatches and recolors and things like that. And we are now started on the rooftop garden, which was a great idea from the chat. I just didn't want to do it because we finished that 2-story greenhouse, but we took down the first level and we added in the rooftop garden, and we did put a fence up there, so all of that's going to be locked. So the only thing that people are going to have access to is the Live Life. Lord, I couldn't think. The Live Life shop over there, and that's the official name of it. We decided on it in the chat. Live Life is the name of her shop where everybody can get things, and we still have stuff like, you know, like the Live Soyfully, Live Seltzerly, all that kind of stuff. We have all of that. So on top of the rooftop garden is pretty much her worker space area. We have her we end up putting the woodworking table up here, as well as her candle making table, and the seasonal plants will be on the top of this. Now I'm gonna be honest, I already feel like we need more space for seasonal plants. We may have to do some gardening. We may have to extend this, to be honest, extend it to the front, because we really do need more space for seasonal plants. Now downstairs is the sheltered area. That's the whole garden space, and that's where we have all of the plants that aren't in season. What I plan on doing is what you would do kind of in real life, is transfer your seasonal plants when they're out of season down to the greenhouse, and then your seasonal plants of that time, bringing them back up. Yes, I think the only thing that we're not doing in the game that's craftsmanship, or you know, that you can live off your own stuff, is the flower arranging. I didn't want to do flower arranging because I've done it already and it's very repetitive, and I feel like I love that we could do flower arrangements. I just wish there was more to it, but I didn't want to do that because we've already did it before, and I feel like I'm going to be doing that. I may be doing that in not single father. I may be doing that in It Takes Two, so I didn't want to do 2 of the same things in that's running on the channel right now. So we do this like covered space for shelter, basically, for if it's storming or anything, and she wants to do some crafting of candles or whatever. And then we take a break. So this is all cut out. Like I said, if you want to watch the stream, you can. I'll be putting it up this weekend. It's also on Twitch as well if you want to watch it there. But basically what we do is wait, Lord, why did I forget my train of thought? Oh, there we go. We had to actually stop building because we had ran out of money, and I wanted Liv to actually make the garden planters because they were cheaper for her to make them than for us to buy them, and she was already on that skill set. So you'll see right now we're running out of money. Like, we're super low on money. We actually stopped building, and for like maybe 20 minutes we actually played a game and let Liv go dumpster diving, and we sell all that stuff. We opened up the live-in store, and she made some money from that. And then we come back to building and continuing the greenhouse downstairs. But it turned out so nice. I really love how everything came together. It looks really good. I can't wait to keep playing. I know you guys are waiting for the next episode. The next episode will be out in 2 days from now. So if you're watching this the day this comes out, tomorrow will be Single Father. The day after that will be Recycle Rags to Riches. The day after that will be the day after Recycle Rags to Riches will be College Mom Life, and the day after that will be As Told by Naya. So I'm really starting to get back on the schedule. I'm having a lot more success with my internet and stuff. Things have been fixed in the time since, you know, we've been going through the pandemic, and just like overall motivation and just like wanting to play, inspiration is coming back as well. So it was a rough time. It definitely was, but we back. And it feels so good to just be back playing, having fun, and, you know, just playing my Sims game. You may see more Recycle Rags to Riches on my channel right now because that's something that I'm really enjoying. So when I enjoy it more, I play it more, and that's just simple as that. So right now you can see that these are the crafted plant boxes that Liv made, and we actually installed a mod where you can shop for your groceries online, and that was the way we were able to get all of these different fruits and vegetables and herbs without leaving Evergreen, because we said we were never going to leave Evergreen. That was part of one of the challenges. We was always going to stay within that world, and we managed to get all of our fruits and vegetables from ordering them online from Instacart. So period, Instacart brought us our seeds. So right now we're starting to go into the downstairs, which is probably my favorite because I ended up putting Liv's computer, like her office space, inside the greenhouse, and I thought it was very tranquil and very nice. And we do a lot of light tones in this area because I wanted to use those beautiful little printed tiles. So we use a lot of light tones downstairs in the main greenhouse versus the overall build, which is very dark. And then we have like a lot of wood elements on the top of the rooftop garden. So yes, we really did make the best out of all of this. And of course we did all of this without cheating for money. All the money that you see that we have right there, we made. We either sold plants, like we sold some of our harvestables, or we dumpster dived, or all of that. But now that we have the bike, one of the rules that we had said for the thing was after we got the bike, we were no longer going to be dumpster diving. Now, a lot of people want me to dumpster dive more because of the color of the bike I got. I got a brown bike, but listen, that's our Melanin Wheels. We've already named her, and I'm satisfied with our Melanin Wheels. So we're not going to be dumpster diving anymore. So now all of our money is coming based off of our crafts, Plotzy, if we sell our plants, things like that. You'll see right now we're trying to decide on plant boxes and what we're going to do. We actually ran into an error with some of the plants, and I think it's because of the override that I have. I have a garden override that makes the plants grow realistically, like how they would. Like when you grow grapes in the game, normally they don't grow on a vine, but because of one of the mods I have, they grow on vines with me. Sometimes they need more space. So I think that's the mod that was interfering with what we were doing, but we did run into a few errors. We decided to go with these stand-up planters because we really wanted we wanted everything to be on her level. We didn't want her to do a whole lot of, you know, bending and stuff. And then this is when I decided to add the office in, and we went with these modern wall planters instead of the rustic looking ones, because it complemented the color palette very well. But I've been talking for a very long time, y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think about the greenhouse, the new changes. There's some small pictures at the end of this that you can see. I don't think, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think I have pictures of the greenhouse, like this that we're doing right now. I don't even think I have pictures of that. So make sure you stay tuned for the new episode where we'll go into a nice tour of all the new additions, and more to come with Recycle Rex Riches. And don't forget to get your mask from the Simply Mask Up line. Again, thank you so much for the love and support on that. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I'm gonna put some music in the back, let y'all continue to watch, and just let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to stay beautiful, stay lovely, and have a great day. Bye guys.